Tell them, after Carvens Lissaint. Tell them I thought I found God in these words, but instead found an imposter dressed in an iron vest and arrows pulled into the curve of a bow aimed toward my heart. Tell them the only reason I never backed down was from fear of the rigid alleys that any other path would rape me in, with rules knotted like nooses that only exist as long as our dirty blue collars follow them off of a white collar cliff. Tell the people picketing that cliff, still wearing their colors proudly, that I tore my collar off, committed it to memory, built a plateau with the remaining fabric so that I would be recognized as an ancestor who left the platform to build upon. Tell my family that I have been writing my obituary since the age of 16, so when I pass, use these poems as such, give them to the media, tell them not to create something new to account for that which has already come and gone. Tell them I did it for the children who aren't ready. Tell them that there are more than just children being left behind, that there is a mother in every abdomen trying to beat her way out of a cave, that there's a brother on every tongue trying to make arms out of teeth to account for the grandmother still stitching together every backbone. Tell them every man is a third world country family looking for someone to provide for them, and that I knew where to find their provider, that I led them there, that I lost friends and family and flesh along the way, but I wouldn't go back to those things even if the entire universe was calling my name. Tell them I hated the pain, beloved showing my people from it. Compare me to Moses, the way my pen parted seas. Make me sound like Harriet, the way I kept going back for more souls. Tell them I had enough tears locked inside a sink Noah's Ark that you could feel the waves of the flood crashing in my feet, that you could hear its strength ricochet off my tongue. In my presence there was either silence or roaring, and no one could ever tell which was worse. Tell them I treated knowledge like an unfaithful lover, that some things are better left unknown. Tell them I believe love is like a river in a desert, that it has to flow from something or someone higher than you. Tell them I never found that person. Tell them I never looked for anyone to be my everything, because everything was never enough to fill my empire of a heart. Tell them that I was stubborn, that I was determined to defend it alone, even if it meant being torn limb from limb in the same rigid alley that my detached noose lay, as a reminder to anyone who may follow in my footsteps. Tell them I know I was imperfect and greed-driven, but I was never selfish enough to claw at another man's past after he was too far underground to defend it, and I expect to be treated as such. Tell them my life wasn't a blessing. It was a response to a call for reinforcements, and that my life is simply a term in the line of duty.